It's 150 platinum for this thing, mastery rank 5, the blueprint is in the marketplace which is really handy, but 5 tellurium, that could be problematic to get a hold of if you don't happen to already have some. And stat wise, 29% crit with 19% status. I understand why it has a 0.833 attack speed now, because that's not actually that bad. Does come with no polarities, but does fit the swooping falcon stance in this, so I was kind of happy to see that. I mean, it was either that or Crimson Dervish, so that's not bad, but no polarities. Sadly, as you can expect, this has not really been mentioned or seen much, pretty much anywhere, because it's got a slow attack speed, it's got fairly low impact damage, and to be fair, there's nothing really special about this weapon at all. It's basically a stepping stone to the twin version of this, which, let's be honest, much more fun. Reason I say this, I do love my dual wielding melee weapons. Always have. In lots of games I will opt for the dual wielding melee version than pretty much everything else, and sometimes it can really suck. But this, it's not as bad as I'm making it out to be. It was actually fairly effective. I mean, okay, it's got a 0.833 attack speed, but a Prime Fury will take that to 1.29. If you have it, normal one will still take it over 1. The impact of 8.4 will go up to 22, whereas the slash you can get from 49 to 129 fairly easily. It does have a crit chance of 29, meaning that you could build this for crit very, very easily. It's just a case of throwing body count and blood rush on this. You could, if you wanted, of course, put true steel on, but I keep getting wrong for saying that. But increasing your crit before increasing it again with blood rush just means you're going to crit more, that's all. But you are sacrificing damage to do so. This, the best way to look at this, and it kind of pains me to say this because I liked it, because I threw Prime Fury on, it became way better, but it was still a fairly decent single-handed weapon if you look at it from the standing point of this is a great upgrade to the scanner, but it is also a vast improvement to the Dakra Prime, which the Dakra Prime is worse than this in every aspect. The Broken War is the only thing that's kind of better, which is actually not as bad as, again, I'm making it out to be. It's just the fact that it's better than the Dakra Prime is what kind of throws everybody off about this. Ignoring, of course, the fact that the Cronus, whatever that thing is called, is way worse, and of course the scanner is again just worse again, and the Dark Sword is purely elemental. It's kind of a, if you fit it in, for people who haven't yet done the second dream, not the second dream, yes, the second dream, because that's where you can obtain the Broken War from. If you haven't done that yet, this is an amazing single-handed sword, but as soon as you have done that and can get your hands on the Broken War, sadly it's at that point that this weapon becomes a lot less useful. So, for anybody who's not done the second dream quest, this is an amazing single-handed sword that's actually very useful. For everybody else, it is sadly mastery fodder. And considering it takes 5 tellurium to build, and you do have to build 2 of these by the way, your best bet is build 1, level it to 30 while building the second one, or build 2 at once, but I think you can only do 1 at a time. Once it's at 30, well, this is what you're aiming for. If you haven't done the second dream, yes, it is a useful weapon. Once you have done it, it's sadly mastery fodder. Build 1, get it to 30, build a second one, put them both into the dual wielding one here, and It is a vast improvement over the normal one. I will do a video on this one soon, but to be fair, the single-handed, good up until a point, but once you've done the second dream, you're best off building this. So, we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch yous next time.